Hey Sagittarius, hey! This is Caro Tarot, the only tarot channel on YouTube where I sincerely hope the readings don't resonate. My name's Caro. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've only read one book on how to do this, and it was mostly pictures. Sometimes I read for people, sometimes I read for pets, sometimes I don't know which is which. But I promise all of my readings are equally chaotic and unreliable. There are far more qualified tarot readers out there on YouTube, and I link to a few of them in every video description. If this isn't what you're looking for, go watch their videos. So, Sagittarius, sit back, relax, and watch the nonsense from the universe unfold. This is Caro Tarot. This week I'm going to pull some cards and see what terrible advice the universe has for you for the week of July 9th to the 16th. And this is for anybody's whose sun, moon, or rising is in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, their birth date is November 22nd to December 21st. So let's jump on in. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. I'm going to pull a card from Caroline Miss Archetype deck. And I like these because it's going to let us know who you're dealing with in your reading. It could be your own. It could be you. It could be I'm pulling a card about how you're appearing in the world right now. Or it could be somebody that you're dealing with. Could be somebody who's on your shit list, or somebody who you're madly in love with, or somebody who's driving you crazy, or somebody you just rear-ended in a parking lot and drove away from. But let's see. Who is Sagittarius dealing with for the week of July 9th? Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Well, we got this. Mediator. Got the Mediator card, Sagittarius. And I like these cards because they show both the positive and the negative parts of people's personalities, right? So it's nice. So a mediator. They have a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Their shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or a hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Okay, this doesn't feel like a Sagittarius person to me. This feels like somebody Sagittarius is dealing with. Most Sagittariuses do not have ulterior motives, but they do try to be the mediator. You know, I do feel like this is somebody Sagittarius is dealing with this week. So let's dive into the deck. So I'm going to use the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, which is pretty classic tarot deck. You're probably going to see it in every tarot reading at some point. We're going to do a 3-card spread, which is your past, present, and future. So, Sagittarius, I want you to think about a question about this mediator in your life, and the deck will give us some answers, okay? Past, present, and future for Sagittarius with this mediator. Could be that Sagittarius is trying to be a mediator between some people and is just having a hard time. That does seem more in line with Sagittarius' personality. Okay, well that's past. For the past, Chariot. And about the present for Sagittarius. Okay, present is Queen of Wands. Okay, and the future for Sagittarius. Okay. Ooh, the sun. All right, Sagittarius. I see you. I see you shining. Sag. All right, Sagittarius. So, in the past, there was movement. I'm just going to do a real simple outline at first, okay? In the past movement, the present, Queen of Wands, which is like, you know, Queen of Wands doesn't care what anybody thinks. She learns as she goes. She does what she needs to do. And in the future, we got the Sun, which is like the best card in the tarot, like happy ending. Everything's great. Okay, so in the past, going places, seeing things, doing things. How this relates to the Mediator, I don't actually know, but I assume maybe you do. Obviously, this is all made up, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't make sense at all. But yeah, the chariot in the past. So definitely forward movement, leaving things behind, the cities behind, this person in the chariot. Yeah. And then Queen of Wands, like the queen, she does what she wants. This is where you are right now, Sag. Doing what you want, making yourself happy, living your life. This sunflower also represents like the sun card, which is your final outcome, which is awesome. That's your future. And your future looks bright. This is a great reading. Like, I'm looking for the downside, and I don't see one. But I do want to ask for a qualifying card. Clarifying. I need a clarifying card for Sagittarius. Okay, so, I guess maybe this is Sagittarius, right? Okay, I'm looking back at this. Maybe this is Sagittarius, and, all the work you've done to negotiate and bring fairness into your life, maybe in your relationships, maybe that's paying off, and that's what we're seeing, okay? But I need the universe to give me one more clarifying card for Sagittarius for the week of July 9th that will tie this whole reading together. For Sagittarius. Oh gosh. Why? Sometimes I'm just like, can I please put the card back in the deck? Because it's not fitting my narrative. And I'm doing it with this one, the Devil. All right, Sag, you had a great reading. I think this is like a warning of like, don't let bad habits or negative thoughts tie you down. Like this, the tarot can be super dramatic. Is this like the devil? No, I doubt it. Not with the rest of your cards, right? And also, is that even a thing? This is more like you could be your own worst enemy. Don't let other people drag you down. This is all in your head. Like, this is you. This is just a warning. Like, hey, stay the course. Don't give in to bad habits. If there's something that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, then don't do it, right? Like, it could put everything else at risk here for you. So try to stay the course, okay, Sag? And otherwise, your reading is fantastic. It seems like you're going places. You're gonna be living your best life, and like there's happiness. Like it's awesome. Yeah, but I'm gonna close this reading out with one more card, and this will be a message from your pet. Okay, using the Feline Fates deck from Stella Wild, who is a YouTube tarot reader who you should check her out. She's amazing. She uses astrology and tarot. She gives like a really in-depth reading, and she's pretty accurate. At least for me personally, she's been really amazing. Big fan. And I'll link to her in the description. But this is a message from your pet, Sagittarius. So, our pets are always around. They're there for the good times and the bad times. And, they can't always talk to us. We talk to them. They meow at us or they bark. Maybe we don't know what they're saying. And maybe you have a guinea pig and it goes, who knows? Anyway, this is a message from your pet, Sagittarius, something that they want you to know. So let's see what your pet wants you to know, Sagittarius. Oh, my. Oh, okay. Oh, this is adorable. Okay. The perfect pair. Love in all its forms. Let your heart guide you. Basically, your pet is saying that they love you and that you're the perfect pet owner, parent, whatever you want to call yourself, pet friend. I don't own my pets. They own me. I'm their person. So like however you relate to your pets, they think that you are peanut butter and jelly together. They love you so much. You're very lucky to have your pet or pets, you know, that's adorable. So the perfect pair. All right, Sagittarius. You got a pretty great reading. If you want to see a train wreck, you should go check out Cancer's video. Man, Cancer, what a week they're having. Anyway, I love you, Sag. Thank you for watching. And that concludes this deeply unqualified tarot reading from me, Caro Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Or don't, you know, I support your right to make bad decisions. If you're craving actual tarot insight, I've linked a few real tarot readers in the description below. They know what they're doing. I do not. Until next time, may your vibes be weird, your pets be psychic, and may your keys be exactly where you left them. This is Caro Tarot signing off. Bye.